George Michael. George Michael right there, ladies and gentlemen. That right there was what you call pure, engaging entertainment of the people, for the people, and by the people of George Michael. How we doing, boys and girls, people all across the country that are paying attention right now on this magnificent holiday of October 13th, huh? How you doing, folks? Is everyone okay on your side of the table? Let us know. Just let us know. What a damn button it, Dre. I can't find the button. Where's the button? Where's the button? Where? Why the sound effects not working? What happened?
Turn the volume up.
I don't know how to do that. We got it now, kids. But how we doing? Thank you so much, huh? We did it. We did it, boys and girls, and welcome to the show. Again, this is Certa Pro Painters. Oklahoma City presents Montez at Midday. I'm your host, Dre Montes. Hope everyone has had a great and amazing weekend. I don't know about you, but I know for a fact we're about to have some fun today. When when you do something that you love, it's not work. It's not work. This is passion, beyond passion. So much happened over the weekend. So much happened last night. There are things we're going to discuss today. I'm probably going to need you. Hey, it's Libra season, kids. The old man here turns 55 in a week. I turned 55 in 9 days. 9 days, kids. 9 days. 55. What should we do for the 55th double nickel? But what? What? Should I prank my parents? Think about that. If I'm 55, I got to prank my parents. I have to. What should I do? What? I've been married 4 times. I have 6 kids. 8 grandkids. What should I do? Play the lotto number with those odds right there? We're going to get creative and inventive. Spontaneous. But it will happen, kids. For sure. The old man is turning 55. I thought turning 50 was something else. This 55th is crazy. What? 55? The things I've done. The things I haven't done. Oh my God. Thank you, United States Navy. You wouldn't believe me if I told you. You wouldn't believe me if I told you the things I've done. You say to yourself, he lying. He lying. He lying. No, I'm not. I have stories that will blow your mind. this is, I have some amazing stories. They put my black ass in Hawaii at 18 years old. What they think was going to happen? I tried to be a male stripper. I was a limo driver. And I was in talk radio. Leave me alone, people. We raising the roof up in here. We raising the roof. And that's what happened over the weekend. I think they raised the roof in sports. I think the more and more I think about how I like sports and adore sports and the way I appreciate it. Thank you, Mom and Dad, by the way. I really am serious about getting a place for us to go on Mondays. I think Mondays, I don't think no one should work on Mondays. Why? The sports world makes you not want to go to work. I'm not talking to you NARPs, non-athletic real people. Move away. Move away. I'm not talking to you right now. I don't like how people that don't like sports want to tell you that they don't like sports. I don't care, Todd. It's not about you. I wear a grown man's work uniform for a living. I get it. I understand that. But leave me alone. We're not talking to you right now. But on Mondays, you got to deal with your college team did. And your football team. God forbid you got a team in the playoffs in baseball. Hello, America. Huh? Huh? Let that sink in. Let that sink in for 15 innings. 15 innings. 15 pitchers. 4 hours and 58 minutes. I told you guys, I played baseball till I was 30. Thank you, Mom and Dad. I fell in love with my side chick, softball. Thank you, Mom and Dad. I retired 10 years ago, almost. But that game of baseball is different. It is so romantic. It is a relationship. You have to score some type of way. You got to hit, you got to pitch, base running, make the right plays. Fundamentals are right there. But that game, 15 innings, bases loaded. Bases loaded, nobody out. You don't score. Furniture moving Monday. Furniture moving Monday time, right? It's furniture moving. Let me find it. It's furniture moving Mondays. You got to move some furniture on that. Bases loaded, nobody out, and you don't score? Again, when I played softball, I played with a coach. I played for a coach, team owner, paid for everything, that had bad people skills, horrible people skills. He would not understand that. If you went 0 for 2, he's pulling you. What does that mean? That means you had 2 at-bats and you get nothing. You didn't do nothing. He's pulling you. I played for a coach like that. He didn't play. He didn't mess around. I think baseball needs that. Bases loaded, nobody out, and you don't score a run, I'm tearing the whole damn dugout out. I'm tearing it up. They always judge us in each sport about the opportunity, the advancement, the acknowledgement. But here's why I'm at with a baseball. Hit your pitch. That's simple as that. Every baseball player can tell you to hit their pitch. But in that at bat, that whole sequence didn't make sense to me. I played baseball for 30 years. I used to play catcher. They used to call it back catcher back in the day, but they call it catcher now. I used to squat down there and get that thing. I used to pitch. I used to play first base. I played every position in baseball you can name. There's only 9, Dre. Let it go. Not the point. All I'm saying, the fundamentals of baseball were lost in the playoffs. I just don't. How base running is horrific. I'm not the fastest person. I think I was the fastest kid in America at 9 months old. 9 months old. But if you can't go first or third, second or home, why are you here? Why are you here? Why are you here? Why are you here? First to home is incredible, but first to third, let me get it. Second to home, let's go. If you can't run bases, why are you here? I have so many questions, just blowing my mind. And how are so many people that have the ability to throw the ball 100 miles an hour right now? I don't know if you have the MLB network, but Harold Reynolds, former Mariner, former MLB player, expressed the comment that baseball players are throwing the ball way too much in spring training. That's why they have the Brock Purdy injury, that thing right here. So right here, it's called a PCL, all right? I'm going to give you a little medical advice. So when your arm is going this way, this muscle here can be depleted or detached, okay? There it is. That's what's happening. So what do baseball players do? Well, they got to throw the ball. Injuries are happening. What is baseball going to do? The Seattle Mariners, man, look here. Again, if you don't watch baseball, I'm sorry for you. I don't know where you were raised at. I was raised by my mom and dad, and thank you again. We're turning 55. Gotta give it up for the people. Gotta give it up for the people. But you're trying to tell me that in this great game of baseball, the Seattle Mariners they invited Ken Griffey Jr. Come on in. He wore what number, kid? Say it with me, 24. How long has it been since the Mariners been to the ALCS, American League Championship Series? 24 years. Leave me alone. There are two people in the playoffs that hate the Mariners. That hate the Yankees. Two people. Well, Ken Griffey Jr. is not in the league anymore, but the Mariners do. But Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Oh, my God. I love people that love playing baseball. I love athletes that love what they're doing, and they're good at it, and they're not afraid to admit it. There's cockiness. There's over-aggressiveness. But those athletes that get it, look here. I'm all in with this dude. I'm all in with this. If you just tuned into the show, thank you so much. If you're listening on Spreaker, shout out to my audio people out there. Appreciate it. Already in the building. Somebody's gonna hurt someone. Oh, yeah, before the day is through. Stop it, Dre. Anyway, let's get back to the show, kids. If you're celebrating a birthday today, happy birthday to you. First wife birthday today. Happy birthday to you, Em. Yay. The mom of the four. She's the mom of the Dre 4. Dre, you say you have 6 kids. Not the conversation right now. We're not going to do that. Shh, be quiet, be quiet. We got this. It's Libra season, kids. It is Libra season. I saw some cold-blooded shit this weekend. When last time you heard that phrase, cold-blooded? Cold-blooded. Just. Agent Wilson hit a game-winning shot over 2 people that are married. I said that. Agent Wilson. Vegas. WNBA. Yes, I'm talking about WNBA. I believe in the tall women. You're going to listen to me. I am running for WNBA president. Vote for me. Dre Montes. We're going to get this going. Dre Montes, is running for WNBA president. Yeah, I'm going to do it for the people. Some things you got to do. If you listen to the noise or you paying attention. Some of you working noise, some of you can't. Are you a WNBA fan? Talk to me. I believe in daytime strip clubs, huh? I believe in daytime drinking. Let's go. Let's get it in, huh? On to the finish. Sheila needs something to do. Let's put it to work. Let's put it to work. Let's put it to work. I don't believe that a baseball game was played for 15 innings. 15 pitchers. 4 hours and 58 minutes. All you need is one run to win the game. I don't believe that Indiana beat Oregon in football. Get in here. Get on in here. Get on in here. Get on. I want to know. Explain to me what happened. All that hype. College Game Day, ESPN is in Oregon or Oregon. Everything they had there. Everything was there. Set up. You got it. Every time we give Oregon something to eat, they throw up the food. They threw up against the Ohio State. I'm going to call them the Ohio State. They threw up against Notre Dame. Rudy. I still think Rudy was offsides. Rudy was offsides. Huh? Rudy was offsides. Where was the ref at? Where was the ref? Rudy was offsides. Go back and watch the movie. He was offsides. Not the point, Dre. Focus. All I'm saying, Indiana beat Oregon in football, not soccer, not basketball, but football. Indiana beat Oregon. When you see stories like that for the single folk out there, that means we still got what? We got a shot, coach. Everybody has a chance and a shot. When you hear stories like that Indiana beat Oregon in football, you say to yourself on Monday, I still got a chance. Shoot your shot. Speaking of shooting your shot, have you ever done that and it backfired? Have you ever shot your shot with someone and it didn't go as you expected? Let's just say, I don't know, you've been working on something for like 2 years. 2 years. Trying to get back with your ex, your baby mama, your wife, childhood sweetheart, the girl that you're friends with. You're trying to shoot, you're trying, or the dude. Well, I'm speaking to the men right now. I can't speak for women. And you do it, and it doesn't go the way you think it would go. You finally get this person that you've been shooting your shot with. No, you finally shot your shot. After 2 years of being in friend zone, if you're a male that has a female friend, you know what I'm talking about. You've heard the stories. You've heard the horrible stories, the bad relationships, the one-night stands. What? Do people still have one-night stands? You guys still have one-night stands? Justin, you guys still have one-night stands? Do people still have one-night stands? I don't think people do. The 90s were different. The 90s were different. But for the folk today that think, oh, that's just gross, there's something wrong with you. Stop. What I'm saying, when you finally do that, and you get the opportunity to shoot your shot, everything's going in your favor, but then something happens. What do you do? Let's say you fall asleep. Let's say you fall asleep before the opportunity. What should you do? What would be your advice to someone if that happened to? I'm asking for a friend. If you are over 30 years old, and you meet an athlete that you admired in college or professionally, how is your behavior? Talk to me. How is your behavior? How is your behavior? How? Because before 30, we do dumb shit. We do dumb shit. But once you're over 30 and it comes to you meeting, again, I'm talking to the men, when you meet the professional athlete or the collegiate athlete you admired, whether it's a college team you rooted for, or an NFL team, an NBA, MLB, soccer, I don't give a damn. But if you're over 30 and you meet said athlete, how is your behavior? How is your behavior? How is it? Judgmental? Too aggressive? Boy bandish? You scream? So at a very young age, when I was in the United States Navy, stationed in Pearl Harbor, Hawaii, talk to me, dog. You're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. I'd do it again in a minute, but I'm not going to that gas chamber again. No. If everything I've done in life, everything I've been through in life, I've been married 4 times. Can you imagine how much furniture that is? If you've been married 4 times, can you imagine how much furniture that is? Oh my God. I've been there. I've been there with you. I can understand the moment. But of everything I've ever done in my 54 years of living, thank you, Mom and Dad, that gas chamber, you take that shit to yourself. That was diabolical. No. If I think of every person that think they tough, that's never served in the military, go through the gas chamber. I challenge you. Listen, you may have been shot at, been beat up by your baby mama and her brother. I don't give a damn. Go through the gas chamber. It would change your life. I bet more people would be more appreciative of their life than they ever have if they go through the gas chamber. The military was something else, I'm telling you. The people, the brotherhood, the friendships, the connections, the livelihood, the respect, the way you're taught things that, no, I don't know about today's military. I don't know. Like when my dad was in the Army and when I was in the Navy, that's different military. It's different. It's so I don't know. I'm telling you, when I was in, it was incredible. It was like the movie Cocktail sometimes. I mean, they put a young black ass dude from St. Louis in Hawaii at 18 years old. Yeah, they knew they messed up right there. Did Penn State mess up? They fired their coach, James Franklin. See, in college football, well, in college sports, to me, here I think here's a couple of things you cannot do. You can't lose to a rival. You can't. You can't lose during homecoming. You can't lose the biggest recruit in your state or town to an opposing team that's in your conference. Those are my top 3 things in college sports to me that you cannot be allowed to do. No. The only reason I know this, my time living in Mooresville, North Carolina, and Charlotte, North Carolina. Shout out to the South. I keep trying to tell people this. Sports is way different in the South than in the Midwest. I think people in St. Louis think they love sports. Go to the South. Just go on down there. Go take just take a trip From Thursday to Sunday, you have nothing to do but what? We're going to watch some ball. It is different. As a NASCAR fan, I love NASCAR. Love it, love it, love it. Watching NASCAR in this fake-ass town that thinks they support NASCAR point me to a bar that specializes in showing NASCAR. They don't do it. But they support that team that doesn't have here anymore, that doesn't even belong here in football. You see the commercials? I was in my feelings yesterday. There were 18 Kansas City football chief commercials shown before the game locally. Why? You see this? You see this right here? I don't play. I'm not a bandwagon. I've been here since '82. Try it if you want to. My cousin played for the Kansas City football Chiefs. May he rest in peace. Chester McLaughlin. Google it. Still won't root for him. I don't live in Kansas City. That's not barbecue. Pulled pork is not barbecue. Fight me. No. Just like with Canada. Canadian bacon is what, kids? Ham. Same damn thing. These people going to learn one day. They're going to learn one day. But Penn State fired James Franklin. And I'm a Florida football Gator fan since '98. We lost to Texas A&M. Speculation about our coach, what's going on. Speculation about our quarterback. The commitment of the players. The questionable moment. See, in college football, if you don't win at least 6 games, you can't go bowling. You can't go bowling. Unless a catastrophe happens in college football throughout the SEC. I'm looking at possibly playing a game the day before Christmas, which is horrible. My football team is horrific. I don't think we should go bowling. We're the unmentionable. We're not there. We don't have that dog in us. I miss the days of yelling at the TV, ripping my shirt off, tackling my wife, ex-wife, getting ready for the game. Can't do that anymore. It's like pins and needles right now. MIZ, get in here. Get on there. Get on there. MIZ, get in here. Oregon, get in here. Come on. Get on there. Huh? Michigan, get in here. Come on. Get on there. You guys thought what? You bit off more than you can chew. You bit off more than you can chew. You're on the internet, making videos, making promises, making guarantees. But what did your team do? What? I'm in the building with you. I'm in the building with you right now. I'm a Florida football Gator fan, so I'm with you. Come on, get on there. Speak your terms. Michigan, what happened? Huh? Oregon, what happened? Penn State, what happened? Talk to us. Mizzou, what happened? Get it off your chest. Come on, let us know. Come on. We're amongst friends. We need to talk to each other. But apparently, in football, they didn't. I'm a big fan of halftime adjustments. Beyond you going to the bathroom, checking your messages, what did the coach say to make the adjustments in the second half that you paid attention to? Not many people think about that, do they? How many people really thought the Carolina Panthers were going to be the Dallas Cowboys? Who really thought about that? Who had that on their sheet? Called? Well, they don't have bookies no more. I miss the days of a bookie. I miss having a bookie. I hate gambling online. I'm not going to lie. I thought gambling online was going to be fun. It's not. I miss the days of having a bookie. Calling that number. Getting that envelope on Monday afternoon. The good old days. If you've never had a bookie, I don't know who you are. It's like people that don't go to strip clubs in the daytime. Why are you here? I believe in strip clubs in the daytime and daytime drinking. Talk to the people. I think people that go to strip clubs at nighttime and nighttime drink, they stole somebody's credit card. That's not really them. But you meet somebody in the daytime at a strip club or bar, daytime, that person is real, for sure. But back to the situation what I'm talking about. This NFL and gambling. Who really had the Dallas Cowboys losing to the Carolina Panthers? We talked about this on Friday's show. I told you guys about Carolina's running game and what can't Dallas do. Stop the run. Look, it doesn't take a scientist to know these things. They give us the data. It's there. It's available for you to see for free. Some games that happened yesterday, a little upset. I'm a Denver Bronco fan, as you can tell, since '82. Not proud the way that offense played, but that defense talked to daddy. I'm currently winning right now in the Friendlies Fantasy Football League, 69-45. And I love the number 69, no pun intended out there. But I like 138 better, huh? How about that, Do that math in your head. When you survive 4 marriages and the amount of furniture I've bought in my entire life, it baffles me. Just think about that for a second. Just think about that for a second. You mean to tell me you were married 4 times, but there had to be relationships in the middle? Yes. How much furniture? Don't get me started. If you can't laugh at yourself, who are you? If you can't laugh at what you've been through, who are you? I'm not good at gambling at all. I'm not good at relationships, obviously, but I'm good at a couple of things. Truth to myself and telling you. So here's another thing. I'm about to turn 55. I need suggestions on what to do for my 55th birthday. I went to Vegas alone. I'm legally blind, if you don't know this. I went to Vegas by myself, had an amazing time. An amazing time. An amazing time. I don't want to go anywhere for the 55th. I just want to do something. What should I do? And then over the weekend, I fell in love with a new YouTube channel. It's Late Night Little People Street Racing. You heard me. Yeah. There's little people street racing at 2 a.m. At 2 a.m. Oh my God. It has brought so much enlightenment to me. It's like your first Dateline. Remember the first time you fell in love with Dateline? Hi, I'm Lester Holt, and this week on Dateline. No, but this little people street racing, just go on YouTube. Just go on to YouTube. Just type that in. Little people street racing. Oh. It would change your outlook, the way you attack the day. You know, like we talked about last week, how do you utilize your time? How do you do it? How do you utilize your time? Think about that for a second. But let's recap the day again. It's your first time tuning in. I'm your host, Dre Montes. This is Certipro Prainers presents Montes at Midday every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday from 12 to 1 p.m. Let's recap what happened over the weekend again. Six-pack Saturday, OSU at Illinois. Look closer than what I thought it would be. Bama at Mizzou. I think Mizzou had a shot. I like that kid, Zion. He's pretty good. I think the new collegiate outlook in the NFL is like in baseball, how they look for the 5'2" athlete. I think in football, the new thing is now is finding that kid that can rush the passer, can defend a tight end, can react to the running back coming on the wheel, that could be a defender and tackles well. I think there's not many people that can do that in the NFL anymore. And you find people like that, and I think that kid Zion from Mizzou has one of those tools right that I think that the NFL is looking for sure. Like when you can play, I don't think athletes today, mom and dad, aunt, uncle, grandma, grandpa, foster parents, don't limit your kid to one position. Don't do that. Be able to play every position. It wasn't planned. It wasn't done on purpose, but it happened. Shout out to Tower Grove Baseball Association. Shout out to Mr. Gussler. And shout out to the Boys Club of St. Louis. They built the beat. They built something. I learned how to play every position. But I think today's athlete moving forward, you should know what you're getting into. Don't just take the job, know the position. We just said something. Put that up. Put that up. I like that. Don't just know the job, understand the position. It's like knowing your value. Huh? It's knowing your value. It's up there with that. But I like that kid from Mizzou. Washington State at Ole Miss. Oh, my God. What a game. What a game. Indiana beat Oregon. If you didn't watch College Game Day, or for you people that don't watch sports, move over there. NARPs, move away. Non-athletic real people. We got to create a shirt for that. I got to create a logo for NARPs. I'm going to start wearing it. I will do it. Shout out to my cousin, Ray Ray. Indiana? In football, beat Oregon. I'm going to watch this game again after the show. I'm going to watch the game again after the show. I got to see it to believe it again. The way that all the hype, the prestige, the marketing, the media, ESPN College Game Day, Pat McAfee, everybody, Eugene, huh? Jump up and shout now, hey, hey, Indiana. A Hoosier in football beat Oregon. I know barbershops not open on Mondays anymore, but back in the day when barbershops were open on Mondays, I bet that would have been a conversation. Oklahoma at Texas. Red River rivalry. You trying to tell me your quarterback broke his hand 4 weeks ago, had surgery, and you think he could play, and you thought that was a good idea? There are a lot of people making decisions that shouldn't be doing it. Who was involved in this? Get in here. Get it. Medical team, coaching staff. What happened? Your mom, your dad, your favorite uncle, your sister that you look at funny. What happened? Who told you this would be a good idea? A hand injury? What position you play? Quarterback. What do you need to play quarterback? Your hands. I'm really tested to believe that we really think coaches and team doctors know what they're talking about, but they don't. This man broke his hand. You saw the video. How you think you're going to team inspiration? I'm here for my guys. I want to play. I'm a Rudy. No. Sit your ass down. But what happened? Archibald Manning showed up. Archibald Manning showed up at the Red River rivalry. Wow. They beat him. They got him. Uga at Auburn. Them dogs bite differently. Cam Newton, shout out to you. I had the wonderful opportunity to meet Cam Newton before I left the wonderful, wonderful place of Charlotte, North Carolina. He was still in college when I met him. He's a grown man now. He's doing a great job, great job, great job. I can't believe my Florida Gators lost to Texas A&M. You know, when your team loses in sports, I can't talk for women. I can only talk for men. When our team loses in sports, the next day, is it the realization or the comments from people that hate? I don't know anybody in my friend circle that follows college football. Not one. But every time my Gators lose, they got something to say. They got something to say. What should we do when people that we know that don't like sports or watch sports but got something to say when your team loses? What should we do? Choke out? Jab to the throat? Dick punch? What should we do? Ask questions. I'm trying to move forward in life. I want to know, what should we do? This is worse than a water cooler with Todd on Monday mornings. Todd, you know who you are. When you go to work on that Monday, you got to relive the weekend. Somebody's going to say to you, how was your weekend? You going to tell them the truth? How was it? How was your weekend? Did you put out? Did you get some? Did you make some money? Did you lose some money? Did you have a good time with your kids? What'd you do and the old lady do? What happened? How was your weekend? But it boils down to this. How'd your football team do? Oh. See, now we can fight. See, now I told several people yesterday, Denver was losing 11-10 in a football game. I told several people yesterday, If Denver would have lost, I would have made the national news. I don't take loss with my sports teams when it doesn't make sense. It's like when I played softball. Uh-oh, memory lane moment, softball moment. I didn't take losses well when it was my fault or we didn't win a game we should have won. Don't talk to me. Don't. And I played ball when you shook hands with the opposing team after the game. You know what I mean? I don't think many people have sports resolution. We have conflict resolution. Do you have sports resolution? Like we need a place to go to on Mondays to just let it all out. By the way, speaking of softball, when the fuck is the season over with? Y'all still playing ball? Who plays softball this late? No. We were done in September when I played ball. They still playing ball now? No. October softball? You got your rabbit ass mind. No. Softball should be done in September before the NFL starts. It used to be that way. But again, I don't play anymore. Shout out to all the people that are still playing softball and everybody that done well. BSC, PSA, shout out to U-Trip, NSA, Pleasure. I don't believe it ended so fast. It's like people with kids. They grow up fast. You're going to hear this all the time. Cherish the moment. Them babies not going to be young forever. They're not lying. They are not lying. They're going to grow up to be humans. Have their own personality and ability. But they're a product of you, so keep that in mind. But they grow up so damn fast. Cherish them while you can, especially the ones under 12 years old. Because once they get double digits, the devil steps in. Once your kid turns 10, that's not them. I believe from the age of 10 to 18, your kid turns into 4 people. 4 people. Just think about your life. Think about you. Think about you, not your kid. Think about you. When you were 10 years old, how did you behave? When you were 12, when you were 14, 16, 18. Pivotal moment. And now, look at your crumb snatcher. Your little baby son of a bitch. Just look at him. It's about to happen. The change, embrace it. And then they come back human again after they turn 30. When your kid turns 30, they become another human being. But before your kid turns 30, you don't know who they are. We talked about this 2 weeks ago. I don't think a kid should move out the house until they're 30. Stay home. You're not ready for this. You're not ready for this thing they call life. You're not ready for this thing out here called life. This thing out here is something serious. That's why we talked about it last week. Be nice to people. Hug some people. Stop being stingy with your stuff and give it out. Put out. Stop it. Huh? Have sex with more people. It's something wrong with me. It is something wrong. I did not mean that the way it sounded. What I meant to say was, appreciate the people that come in your life, your connections, whether strangers or not, your reconnections. Take advantage of the opportunity. I believe adversity gives us opportunity and moments for advancement. Yeah, I said that. Adversity gives us room for opportunity and advancement. So take your losses with the grain of moving forward. Just pay attention to how you lost. Pay attention to why Tasha don't want to date you no more, or why Todd left you. Just pay attention. What happened in the process? I'm still swinging here. Shoot your shot. Go back. Be true to yourself and the people, and appreciate those people that are your friends in your life. I think since COVID, friendships have been tested. Love has been tested. People find out who they are, what they're made of, where they came from, and understand the people in their life. But at the same time, don't forget who you are. And I think a lot of people have a lot of, I think self-love is going wrong. There's nothing wrong with being confident and believing in yourself. People came up with this word, call it you're a narcissist. All right. I'm sorry. I love the person I work for. I love what I do. I love how I do what I do. There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with you believing in you. There's nothing wrong with you believing in you. There's nothing wrong with reaching out for help. There's nothing wrong talking about that you're going through something bad. There's nothing wrong with you celebrating if you're going through something good. We all need to have that communication, connection with somebody. And when we don't, we see the craziest results known to man. I still don't care what nobody believes or thinks, but the Philadelphia Eagles football team, what's going on there, I think it has something to do with the woman. You got the top 3 athletes on one team. Look at the body language. We saw this happen in the NBA. Remember Tyra Banks, what she did to the Dallas Mavericks? I'm old enough to remember that. I'm telling you, what a woman can bring down a team. A team. Every athlete that has failed, I bet it has nothing to do with their daddy, their uncle, their grandpa. It goes back to a woman. As much as we love them, as beautiful as they are and the way they smell and the way they move, I get it. But at some time, you got to wave the flag. And I'm telling you, what I'm seeing with the Philadelphia Eagles, that has a woman written all over it. I know A.J. Brown pregame outfit. I don't know. Look questionable. I don't know. The judges are still talking. Are we back in yet? We don't know. We 6'7". Oh my God, I'm an idiot. I am an idiot. Oh my goodness. But I want to look more into this. And nobody's talking about the backup quarterback that got robbed in London. Nobody's talking about that. Where was he at? What was he doing? They tell you where you're allowed to go to and not supposed to go to. When I was in the Navy, stationed in Pearl Harbor, Hawaii, they told us, written fact, don't go to Hotel Street. They told us. So you trying to tell me an NFL player went to London and got robbed? Whatever. Some shit I'm not believing. He just my play brother. What is a play brother? What is a play brother and sister? What? So y'all not fucking no more? I mean, what happened? Y'all friends now? No, I don't do the play brother, play sister. That is the dumbest shit ever. No, I have one sister. I have no play sister. Oh, no, play daddy, play mama, play uncle. None of that. No. I don't understand when people, this is my play sister right here. What does that mean? Enlighten me. You don't hit it no more? What happened? Well, we tried today. We just cool now. I can't even be involved with people that talk that way. This is my play brother, Damon. Damon 6'5", 240. Bullshit. Play my, nope. Mm-mm. No. No. I don't do the play introductions. I am 54. If it didn't come from your mom and daddy, I don't believe it at all. I'm not going to do it. I'm here for the people. I'm here for the people. One more recap in the NFL. The Carolina Panthers beat the Dallas Cowboys. I like making fun of Dallas Cowboy fans for a few reasons. Too much weave, a lot of cologne and perfume, and they always think they're going to win. Every time. I mean, the next time you're around a Cowboy fan, just you can smell them before you see them. They wear way too much cologne. I was taught back in the day, ear, wrist, wrist. I think they go too far. I think they spray their hair. Damn it, it's doing it again. There it is. It's doing it again. I got to move the thing over here and do all that. Damn it, I failed. Let me do it again. Oh, son of a... What is... I swear I hate this thing. Oh, my God. Finally. Oh, my goodness. I don't understand why it makes me move the pieces to go back live on TikTok. That's just crazy to me. Crazy. All right, boys and girls, we'll get up out of here. I would like to thank you guys again for tuning into the show today of Certa Pro Painters presents Montes at Midday. We will be going on the road again next week. We'll be at Outpost Coffee and Bricks on 4630 Lindell. Because we're getting ready to turn what? 55, Daddy. We getting up there. We getting up there in what they call age. But if you didn't move any furniture this weekend, you should. Don't forget, St. Louis Best Moving LLC, 314-669-5971, residential and commercial. They will take care of you. I'm winning the fantasy football league that's sponsored and brought to you by Friendly's Neighborhood Bar at 3503 Roger Place. If you haven't been by there yet, check out the new renovations. Great job, Ray. I love when a bar has improvements and the owners involved. I like that. I think that's why I left corporate, because they were not involved. I like what's going on right now with that bar and that place. Shout out to Tower Pub on Morgan Ford as well. Look, if you like blues hockey, if you really like to watch hockey, check out Tower Pub. Great food, great people, dog-friendly and amazing patio as well. Baseball is here, kids. It's the playoffs. So sorry that our Cardinals are not in it. But what's crazy, former Cardinals that are in the playoffs. What new TV shows are we watching? We got to watch the latest episode of Task. If you haven't watched that yet, something wrong with you. There's something wrong with you. There's something mentally wrong with you if you haven't watched it yet. All you former drug dealers out there and baby mama side chicks, y'all need to watch this damn show. And you know, we're getting close on Halloween, and I told you after Halloween, that's when y'all get in weird relationships. So Wednesday, the next episode of Montes at Midday, we're going to talk about the warning signs of relationships moving forward. Good people. All right. Peace out to the people that are watching here on StreamYard. Thank you so much to StreamYard. Look like we got a call.
Call from
Montez.
Alex Deshay.
To accept, press 1. To send a voicemail, press 2.
What up, Montez at Midday?
Hello?
Yeah, this is Montez at Midday. What can I help you with?
Hi, I was just calling to see if you had any job openings.
To do what?
If you had any job openings.
I do, but what is your specialty?
I'm actually a photographer.
No kidding. Well, you need to come by 3119 Hampton.
Yeah.
Stop on by sometime.
Pardon?
Stop on by 3119 Hampton.
Okay.
All right. You have a great day, and thanks for calling the show.
What are you hiring for?
We're in need of a photographer.
Oh, wow. Okay. I can come back to you.
Okay. And what's your name?
Alex Deshay.
Alex Deshay. I'm Dre Montes, and thanks again.
Alrighty, I'll see you here in a little while.
All right. You have a great day. Thanks for calling.
Yep. Bye.
Wow. The things that happen. So we had a cleaning lady call last week and said, I'm here to do the job. The things you get, folks, with kids, boys, and girls, children of all ages. Thank you for tuning in to another episode of Montez at Midday, brought to you by CertaPro Painters. Appreciate it, good folk, good people. And we will see you on Wednesday's edition of the show. As I'm trying to close out StreamYard right now. See how that's going. Okay, StreamYard. Got you. Okay. All right, StreamYard. Peace out. Thanks for tuning in and listening. Appreciate you so much. Until next time, we'll highlight you on Wednesday's show, 12 p.m. to 1 p.m. Central Standard Time. We'll see you then. Thanks again, StreamYard. We out. All right, good folk, good people. Let's get back to George Michael and say goodbye the way we should say goodbye. And we'll thank you later, kids.
Freedom!